Barbara, may I introduce you Professor Dr. Thomas Beyerle. He is Managing Director of Catella Valuation. Thomas, good evening to Frankfurt. What is the primary driving force behind this evolution?
Well, I think the driving force behind this process is not least the ongoing discussions and positioning of the changing climate, of course. That's a responsibility towards society, of course, the questioning of business models and the achievement of returns. They are going hand in hand. But personally, I think what is more, ESGs will and continue to be an important, let's say, competitive factor within the industry. And it comes from market to market where we see more and more impact on these strong influence activity. The role of the risk in real estate investments is the most important driver right now.
But let's be honest, isn't it the customer itself who gives the pressure?
I think it's a push and pull process. In fact, it's the customers, such as pension funds or investors or tenants, who provide clear guidelines for investments or rentals. The key word, of course, could be certificates. At the same time, a company leader is increasingly aware of critical issues within the workforce and must anticipate them. So I think it's not a secret that with the advent of the Friday for Future movement, many experienced and intimate pressure only at home at breakfast with our children who raise the question, how do you deal with this in your company, Daddy? Critical because the line between responsible action and greenwashing is sometimes very close together. For me personally, the universities are also always a good indicator of what's going on, happen on the market. My students in Biberach, of course, not only ask tough questions at their business lectures, no, they also are really critical and raise critical questions on some statements from these nice brochures. The example of Adidas shows negatively that the credibility can be used up relatively quickly. And this was, of course, now forgone, but I think this is the main situation between greenwashing and if you are a believer in the whole thing.
In a nutshell, is ESG earning money with properties?
Definitely yes. I also want to make it clear why this is happening faster than slower in that current macroeconomic environment or turmoil, which we all don't know really how long it will last. I think it's clear that properties that have a comprehensive sustainable management component or sustainable tenants or, of course, sustainable location show significantly fewer value adjustments in a market downturn. In other words, green buildings are ultimately more stable in value than conventional ones, and the process in both negative or positive terms is currently becoming very clearly evident.
Thank you. Goodbye to Frankfurt. Bye-bye, Thomas. Thank you.